Welcome back to Auto Reviews, where we dive deep into the world of speed, luxury, innovation, and the machines that bring them all together. Whether it's the latest hypercar, an unexpected EV, or a redefined classic, we bring you the most detailed breakdowns and brutally honest insights. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming reviews. Alright, let's get into it. Today, we're talking about a car that's turning heads, breaking expectations, and opening an entirely new chapter for one of the most iconic automotive brands in history. This is the 2026 Lamborghini Tempesta Velocity GT sedan, a mouthful of a name, but a force of nature on four wheels. If you thought Lamborghini was only about two-door supercars, think again. This isn't just a new model, it's a statement. For the first time, Lamborghini has truly stepped into the luxury GT sedan market, and they didn't just dip their toes in, they cannonballed into the deep end with the Tempesta Velocity GT. This four-door beast blends Lamborghini's signature aggression with surprising elegance, a spacious interior, and, yes, enough horsepower to leave most sports cars choking on its fumes. Let's start with the heart of the machine, the engine. The 2026 Tempesta Velocity GT is powered by a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 hybrid powertrain. This isn't a hand-me-down engine from Audi or a repurposed Urus setup. It's an all-new unit developed in Sant'Agata Bolognese, specifically engineered to deliver both brutal performance and everyday drivability. On its own, the V8 produces 710 horsepower. Add in the hybrid system, and the combined output jumps to a monstrous 865 horsepower, with 950 Nm of torque available almost instantly. The electric motor is integrated into the rear axle, enabling short bursts of electric-only driving, ideal for city commutes or sneaking out of your garage without waking the entire neighborhood. But let's be honest, that's not why you're buying a Lamborghini. With a top speed of 217 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 time of just 2.7 seconds, the Tempesta Velocity GT doesn't just match supercars, it outruns them, all while carrying 4 passengers and their weekend luggage. Lamborghini has always been about emotion and drama, and the Tempesta doesn't disappoint. The exhaust note is spine-tingling, raw and mechanical when you want it, quiet and subdued when you need it. There's an adaptive valve system that changes the sound profile depending on your drive mode. Strada for comfort, Sport for sharper performance, Casa for full-blown aggression, and the new Velocita mode, unique to this model. Velocita unleashes the full hybrid performance, delivering instant torque, tighter suspension settings, quicker shifts, and a more responsive steering feel. But this isn't just about straight-line speed. The Tempesta Velocity GT is remarkably agile for its size. Thanks to Lamborghini's active aero, rear-wheel steering, and magnetic ride suspension, the car grips the road like a much smaller coupe. It dances through corners with balance and poise. Engineers focused heavily on weight distribution, keeping the center of gravity low and using lightweight materials like carbon fiber in the chassis and body panels. The result? A curb weight just under 4,400 pounds, which is incredibly light for a luxury GT sedan with this level of power and hybrid tech onboard. Visually, the Tempesta is unmistakably Lamborghini. The design language is sharp, angular, and menacing, but with a refined edge. The front fascia features Y-shaped LED matrix headlights and massive air intakes that not only look aggressive but actively cool the engine and brakes. Along the sides, you get sculpted doors with deep creases and frameless windows, leading to an aggressive rear with a wide light bar, integrated diffuser, and a deployable spoiler. The wheels are 22 inches at the front and 23 at the rear, wrapped in Pirelli P0 tires specifically tuned for this model. Carbon ceramic brakes come standard, with 10-piston front calipers and 6-piston rears, giving the Tempesta stopping power to match its blistering acceleration. But here's where the Tempesta separates itself even more, the interior. Inside, you'll find a fusion of luxury and tech that hasn't really been seen in a Lambo before. While still driver-focused, the cabin finally offers rear passengers a true first-class experience. There's ample legroom, ventilated rear seats, and even a dual-screen entertainment system integrated into the front seatbacks. The front dash is a digital masterpiece. A 14-inch curved OLED display handles the gauge cluster, while a second 12.3-inch touchscreen runs infotainment, climate, and vehicle settings. Lamborghini's new software interface is fast, intuitive, and fully customizable. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, as does a Bowers & Wilkins 25-speaker surround sound system that delivers an audio experience that matches the car's drama. Materials are exactly what you'd expect from a six-figure Italian masterpiece. Hand-stitched Alcantara, carbon fiber inlays, forged aluminum accents, and custom leather sourced from Lamborghini's own tannery. You can even personalize your Tempesta through Lamborghini's Ad Personam program, choosing from over 70 exterior colors, custom seat patterns, exclusive badges, and trim finishes. So what's the damage? The base price of the 2026 Lamborghini Tempesta Velocity GT starts at $289,000 in the US. That's before options, and trust me, you'll want options. A fully loaded Tempesta with all the performance packs, luxury upgrades, and personalization features will easily cross the $350,000 mark. But compared to other ultra-luxury performance sedans like the Aston Martin Rapide, the Mercedes-AMG GT 63 SE Performance, and even the Porsche Taycan Turbo GT, the Tempesta delivers a much more visceral experience. Lamborghini isn't expecting Tempesta to be its best seller, but they are expecting it to redefine what people think a Lamborghini can be. And so far, it's doing exactly that. Early test drives have been overwhelmingly positive. Reviewers are calling it one of the most engaging and thrilling four-door cars ever made. And despite the power, it's surprisingly livable. Thanks to its adaptive air suspension, quiet cabin, and full suite of safety and driver assist tech, including adaptive cruise, lane centering, night vision, and emergency braking, the Tempesta can double as a daily driver if you're bold enough to use it that way. And that's part of what makes this car so fascinating. Lamborghini could have built just another electric hypercar or another SUV. But instead, they chose to blend brutal performance, four-door practicality, and Italian flair into something that's never really existed before, a proper grand touring Lamborghini sedan. A car like this tells us a lot about where the brand is heading. With EV regulations tightening and hybrid tech becoming the norm, the Tempesta Velocity GT shows us that Lamborghini is still committed to their roots: passionate engineering, aggressive design, and wild, unforgettable performance, even if that means adapting to new formats. They didn't just build a fast sedan. They built a Lamborghini, through and through, that just happens to have four doors and a hybrid motor. And that might be the boldest thing they've done in decades. So, who's this car for? Honestly, it's for the person who wants to stand out even in the world of exotic cars. It's for the executive who refuses to be chauffeured. It's for the family man with a love for apexes and acceleration. And it's definitely for the driver who wants every trip, even a grocery run, to feel like a lap around Monza. But what do you think? Is Lamborghini making the right move by expanding into the GT sedan world? Or should they stick to two-seat exotics and leave the four-door madness to brands like Porsche and Aston Martin? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing what the community thinks, especially when it comes to polarizing cars like this. Also, if you enjoyed the video and want more deep dives like this, covering the latest releases, behind-the-scenes engineering, and exclusive performance tests, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to Auto Reviews. We've got more content coming your way soon, including first drive impressions of the 2025 Ferrari Elettra, a track test of the Koenigsegg Gemera, and a side-by-side comparison of the McLaren Artura Spider versus the 911 Turbo S Cabriolet. Thanks for watching Auto Reviews, where passion meets precision and every car has a story. We'll see you next time.